Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to finally upload my video on what I packed for Cancun as far as my makeup bag and travel essentials. So I'm going to do this part for just this video and kind of go through some things, what I packed for makeup, what I ended up using and not using, and what I would suggest taking with you that maybe I didn't even think about bringing the first time around. And then I'm going to do a separate video on your first time traveling to Cancun and what to expect. Talk about our resort and going through the airport, customs, all that good fun stuff. So that'll be in a separate video that I will be uploading hopefully the following week. But this one I thought I would just do what I packed in my bag as far as my bathroom stuff, makeup, things like that. I can't think of the word that I'm trying to say right now. Toiletries. There we go. Yeah, so I wanted to go through that stuff, and then maybe I'll show you what bag I took for the carry-on item. Also, like, I have a big duffel bag that I brought with me as well to put my passport and things like that in, so I'll show you guys that too. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start because I'm gonna continue rambling on and on and on like I always do. So if you want to see the items that I brought to Cancun, just stay tuned and I will show you guys. Okay, so first things first, I'll show you the bag that I usually pack with me when I travel all the time. It's this Victoria's Secret bag right here. And the thing I really like about it is it opens up to this two-part, and then it does have a hook here on top, so you could hook it on the back of the door or anything if you wanted to. Usually in this pouch here, I put like jewelry or bobby pins, things like that in there. And then I usually will stick my makeup in this side and bathroom toiletries on this side. As you can see, it does hold quite a bit. I usually will bring a separate bag for my makeup brushes because it doesn't really fit. There is a bag online on Amazon that I do want to get, that I might get before I go on my Vegas vacation. It's called the Zuka bag. It's kind of like this, but it's just the one side by itself. It's like a plastic, this like plastic material, but I've seen that it holds a ton of stuff, and I thought that would be nice to just hold like my makeup brushes in, because I don't like to shove them in here because they get kind of smashed. And then as you can see, it's empty right now, so I already took out the stuff that I had packed because I had to use it for this week. But I'll go through, I have it sitting out here, and I'll show you guys everything that I did take. So anyways, this is the bag. I got this at Victoria's Secret when it was on sale, and I honestly think I paid like maybe 10 bucks for it. And these usually go for, I don't know, I've seen them for like 30 bucks. And I think because the print, they were just having a sale, but I mean, it's cute still, so I paid $10 instead of 30. Hello. Anyway, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get started in what I have in the bag, and then I'll go through some things to let you guys know maybe what you wouldn't necessarily need to bring with you. So at our hotel they had shampoo and conditioner, but I always bring my own. So I have the Tresemme little travel size ones. Dang it, and my freaking battery's gonna die. Shoot. So I'm just gonna record until my battery dies. So yeah, I usually just pack these. I think I got these at Walmart. I washed my hair every day while we were there because we would swim in the pool and the ocean, and I had to wash my hair, but thank goodness I cut it all off because it was so much faster just blow drying it, and actually just some days letting it air dry. But these are good to travel with. They're good size, and I had only a little bit left, and I still have stuff from when we went. So I would suggest bringing a good shampoo and conditioner. I brought this instant dry shampoo. I think I got this at Walmart or Ulta. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I had bought it because oh no, I got it at Nordstrom's Rack. I really like the Batiste, the brown one, and I was going to see if I could see it back there, but this one leaves my hair white, so I'm going to just use it up, and I probably won't buy this again, but it is nice to have a dry shampoo on the days that you don't want to necessarily wash your hair. Of course, I have a little mini size travel of body wash from Bath & Body Works, a little mini size of the Tresemme. This is like my all-time favorite hairspray that I always take with me. So I have that in there. And then I have this Orbe dry texturing spray that I freaking love, and it's in a travel size. I use this. This really came in handy on the days that I didn't really want to do much with my hair, but I just sprayed this through and it gave me this kind of like the same look. But this is awesome. I would highly, highly, highly suggest you guys trying this out if you haven't already. It's awesome. And then little travel size deodorant and mouthwash, Q-tips, you know, the things that, little Q-tip holder that are not that exciting. I brought some lotion. I would highly suggest bringing lotion because your friggin' skin will get so dry from getting in the pools and the beaches and stuff, so lotion is a really good thing to have. And then I always bring a shower cap, even though I didn't use it this time because, like I said, I wash my hair every day. But when I do travel to other places, like if I'm not swimming every day, then I will use this, and it comes in handy. They're just like the little plastic ones you can buy. I think I got them at Walmart for like $1 or $2. And then these little mini floss things, I didn't even end up using them, but my husband usually likes to use them, so I always bring them just in case. And then I did bring a pair of lashes, even though I did not even wear like hardly any makeup. If you guys aren't huge makeup wearers and you don't have to have a full face of makeup on every day, I would highly suggest not to bring like hardly anything. I thought maybe it'd be fun to get all dressed up for one night and like go full glam, but it is freaking too hot there. And by the end of the day, you're drunk, you're tired, and you don't even care about your makeup. So a lot of the days I didn't even wear makeup. Even when we went to dinner, I was like, I would get ready and I'm like, okay, well, all I'm going to do is come up here and wash my face in like a couple hours. So there were some nights I didn't even care. I just threw on mascara. But lashes, I did bring just a couple that I had and I didn't even use them. And then I do bring this travel size floral water makeup remover. I got this in an Ipsy bag, I think, a few months back. And I just always have it in here, but I didn't even end up using it. Like I said, I barely wore makeup, so, but I have used it before and I do really like it. I'm not sure where, I'm sure you could order it online, or I'm sure you could find something at the grocery store. So those are the toiletry things that I brought in that side of the bag. Now I'm going to kind of go over like the stuff that I actually wore on my face while we were there. As far as makeup goes. So I did bring my little travel size Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. It's like this thick moisturizer that I think I got a sample of at Sephora. It's very thick, but it does feel very nice on your skin when your skin is kind of dried out. So I did use this every day before I did my makeup, if I did wear it, or at night. I always made sure to put some kind of moisturizer on. I usually bring, this is what is inside this, is a oil control. I think it's Cetaphil or something like that brand. Something, it starts with a C. I'll link it below if I can find it. But it's for oily skin, and it did have SPF in it. So when we were out during the day, I would wear this. But again, I can't remember the exact name of it, but I will put it down below so you guys know. And I just have it in a little travel thing, so I would wear that during the day to make sure, or I had sunscreen on my face no matter what. And I'll show you what sunscreens that I brought with me. Because the sun down there does not mess around. Now as far as makeup goes, I brought a lot of makeup, like basically what I wear on a regular day. I thought I was down, I thought, you know, I wasn't packing very much, but I feel like I did, and I didn't even wear any of it. So, I'll go through the items that I did use. A little eyelash curler. This is from H&M that I brought with me, and I use that. I like to bring a travel size perfume or body spray. I brought this one from MAC. It's the Aquatic. Wow, really? And I need to get a new one, but I bought this in Vegas a while ago, but I love the smell of this. It smells so good, and it's just in the rolly ball, so you can just, you know, put some on, and it's a good travel, it's very travel friendly. Next thing is I have this little mini size of my Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer. I have it in this little thing I got a sample of because I forgot it last time in California, so I've just kept this one in here. I did use a little bit of this to cover up my pores and things like that. Powder, I brought my Laura Mercier, the big one. I have a little travel size one that I did use on days that I felt kind of oily. I just dusted a little bit on my face, It's just a little travel size one. I think you can get them for 16 bucks or something like that, right in the front of Sephora. Mascara. I would suggest wearing waterproof. If I'm not a huge waterproof person, but if you are, it would probably be helpful if you're going, I'm speaking as far as Mexico, because I've never really been anywhere else, but it's hot there. And I did have some problems with it kind of running down my face. So I would suggest bringing waterproof, and I would probably do that next time. I just feel like it's super hard to get off, so I don't really wear a lot of waterproof, but I did bring my Urban Decay little travel size, and it worked out just fine. Let's see. Now on first couple days I kind of put a little bit more makeup on, and as the week went on I was putting less and less, and I think towards the end of the trip I was putting like nothing on because my face started getting kind of tan too. But as far as evening out my face, I just used my MAC, and just like that magic, I'm in a different outfit and it's a different day. Sorry guys, I apologize. I had to finish recording my video today. I was recording it yesterday, which was Wednesday, but my camera died in the middle of the process, so I had to wait to charge it, and then I started watching 13 Reasons Why, and it was just, I was sucked in. I could not stop watching it, and then I was bawling my eyes out all night, so I couldn't get back on camera with red eyes. If you guys have not watched that show, you really need to. It's so good and it's so incredibly sad, but I highly suggest watching that. Anyway, so I'm going to get back to the video and where I kind of left off. I believe I was talking about my Studio Fix foundation. This is the powder that I wore while I was in Mexico. I just honestly took the little pad that it comes with, and I would just slap some on my face and called it good for the day. I don't like to not have anything on my face at all, so I just put like just a little bit of powder on, mascara, and some of the days I didn't even do my brows, I just did my brow gel, so we'll go through that. But this is the Studio Fix one from MAC. This is in the color NC40 that I took with me. And then I did take bronzer because I did use a little bit, but towards the end of the trip I honestly didn't need any because I was so tan. But I did take my Wet n Wild. You guys have seen this. This is in the color Caramel Toffee. I took that one with me. Let's see. I did take that. I did use this right here. So when I threw the powder on, I just kind of bronzed out my face a little bit because this powder is a little bit light. So that's what I did on most days. I did take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, but I did not use it at all. So if I were you guys, I wouldn't even honestly pack concealer or heavy liquids or foundations. If you can get your hands on like an easy powder just to put on your face, that would be the way to go. I also brought, and I did wear because I did forget to bring a blush, which I was kind of bummed about, but I did have my baked Milani blush that I ended up, you know, putting on my face for some of the days. And I kind of highlighted like my chest area here and my shoulders, but this is a really pretty color. This is in the color Rose Romantica, and this came in really handy. So highlighting is definitely something I would bring with you because it's fun. You're in the sun, you get to glisten a little bit, and this helped out a lot by bringing this. I did bring all my brow stuff that I use on a regular, but I ended up just using the powder the first couple days, and then towards the end I just used my brow mascara, and I just kind of ran it through just so it had some shape. And then I brought, let's see, what else did I bring on my trip that I didn't really need to? I think I brought the NYX Shine Killer too. I used a little bit of this the first couple days, and then like I said, I didn't really use a whole lot more. And then I did of course bring some lip glosses with me. This is a soft cream from NYX in the color Abu Dhabi, and I wore that a few times, just a little bit of lipstick, and I think honestly that is it. I did bring some shadow, but I didn't even use it. I did bring my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because this is the palette I always bring with me when I travel everywhere, and I use this on an everyday basis, but brought it, didn't even use it. And I did bring my Milani eyeshadow primer. once again, didn't use it. So if I were you guys, if you're packing for trips like this, just go with the bare basics. And if you have travel size stuff in your makeup items that you do wear on a regular basis, bring those, because it can take up a lot of room. And travel size stuff is nice because if for some reason it breaks on the way there, you have your items at home that you use and it's not all broken. But if you can just bring like a powder, blush, bronzer, mascara, and maybe eyeliner, I think on it, and then a highlighter, I think you would be good. That's all I packed as far as makeup and my toiletries go. I also forgot to mention that I did bring some Dramamine, and I bought this in Mexico. It's 50 tablets, and I think I only paid $7 or $8 for it. And I know at the grocery store and even at the airport that they have little packs. They're sold for like $6. So if you're in Mexico, just go to the drugstore in the airport and ask them for Dramamine, because they keep it behind the counter. I buy this because you get more for your money. So I definitely took a few of these because the flights were a little shaky, a little too shaky for me. So these came in handy big time. Now as far as the sunscreens go, I would highly suggest pack sunscreens. I brought quite a few on our trip. We didn't use all of them, but I did bring a few. We ended up having to buy one while we were there, which was expensive. This little bottle was $18. Yes, $18. And I think it's already like halfway gone. But we had to buy it because it's biodegradable, and the excursion that we went on, they didn't want you using regular sunscreen. So I had to buy this there. So if I were you beforehand, if you know that you're going to be in the ocean or doing excursions, definitely buy this before you go, because it's freaking expensive. And then I did buy I brought a natural bug sunscreen that has like bug spray in it. We would use that. And then this is what I used on my face every day, the Sun Sport Face Neutrogena. This is SPF 70, and this is really good because I didn't feel like it clogged up any of my pores or anything like that. I got this at, I think, Rite Aid or, no, Walgreens. It was a little spendy. It was like $9 or $10, but it came in handy, and it was nice to know that it says on here that it won't clog your pores, and it lasts up to 80 minutes. So I kept applying that on my face all day long. And then just a regular sunscreen that we got from Walmart. This is SPF 50. And this came in really handy too. So definitely want to make sure that you have enough sunscreens with you when you go on vacations like that, because you're going to need them. The sun there is like on a whole nother level. And I just put them in this Ziploc bag. That way, if anything were to spill in my bag, it's going to spill in here first instead of on all my stuff. And this bag I actually used for, I just have the sunscreens in here. I got this at TJ Maxx. It has a cute little pineapple. I got this for my bathing suits, and I think I showed you in my last video, but that way, if anything was wet, I could just put them in my bag so they didn't get any of my other stuff wet on the way back home, because stuff doesn't really dry there. It's really humid, and it stays kind of moist, so you just want to make sure that you have something to like bring back your bathing suits. That way they don't get your stuff wet. And then as far as, sorry, I'm trying to grab this. As far as this other bag goes that I did bring with us, because I know last year a few things that we needed. Highly suggest taking some kind of head medicine or Tylenol or Advil. This is just the Equal brand. I brought some of those in case anyone got a headache or anything like that. I have some other non-drowsy Dramamine in here, and anti-diarrheal pills, because their food there, sometimes it's just, and all the drinking, you know, sometimes you just need a little something. And then I did bring some wet wipes, just to have like on the plane and stuff. You can buy these in the Walmart section of the travel. They were nice to have. And then of course I brought some Germex hand sanitizer in the bag, and then some floss. I did have a little Pepto-Bismol in here, a travel size one, and we used it while we were there, and it's all gone. I would suggest bringing something like that. It's nice to just have these things because if you need them there in Mexico, and especially at the resorts, they're like really marked up. So if you can bring any type of medicine or wet wipes or any like first aid type stuff, band-aids, things like that you would need, I would just suggest packing them in a separate bag. I just did like a little medicine bag, and it came in handy. It was nice to have. And then last but not least, this is my bag that I took on the actual plane with us. This is like my travel bag. In here, real quick, and it is reversible. I got this at Walmart. In here I carried, like, I did bring my laptop because I wanted to work on some vlog stuff while I was there. And I did bring my camera. I carried that in here. And then I have my sunglasses in here. And I kept all of our important documents. And then my husband bought like a puzzle to do on the plane, so that was in here. Some pens. I would suggest bringing pens because if you're going overseas into Mexico, you have to fill out paperwork on your way in. So it's nice to have pens on you. Some headphones that he bought at the airport. And then I have tissues that I got from the dollar store, and I also have like a travel pillow that I bring with me, and it just attaches to the purse, so I brought that. And then I also brought our passports and things like that in this bag. So it was nice to have this bag because it was super big and I got to stick all my stuff in there. And I didn't bring like well, I did bring a wallet, but I just put it in this purse. This is everything that I brought with us on the trip. As far as, you know, the toiletries and makeup and stuff like that goes. The simplest, you know, just to try to simplify everything is what I would suggest, you know, trying to do. It's just more stuff you're going to pack and then not even use or wear. So I know for next time, if we even go like somewhere, you know, more tropical, we're thinking about maybe going to like Thailand or Bali next year for our 5-year anniversary. I'm going to probably bring like hardly any makeup. It's just because you're bringing it and it's just like more room in your bag. And if you don't have to bring it, then, you know, you don't have to bring it. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already before you leave. If you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye!